Hello, lovelies. I'm Love Angel, and this is the first episode of a new video series about synergies and how commanders work together to create magnificent effects. In these videos, we will not talk about commanders as a separate entity, but we'll discuss how some of them can be used together in same formation, and what that combination will provide. In this first video, I will talk about the oldest and one of the strongest combinations of all and its magnificent effect. Today, I'm going to show you how to kill 9 million troops in first second of battle. Female synergy is known for three things: capitalizing the active army skill damage disarm and the first second damage. Interesting thing is people usually remember the female synergy for the first two and don't immediately remember the first second damage when they think about these commanders. But I can tell that the female's first strike is the strongest effect they have, and by end of this video, you will agree with me too. So let's check out a battle report with each other and investigate this effect together. So this is a rally made by the female synergy against a multi-line formation target. And here is the 9 million troops killed that I promised. These are all Tier 3 troops that died here because Tier 4 armies were killed before this attack. So how can this many army die in 1 second of fight? Let's open the details and read line by line. Dragon reinforcement and reroute are irrelevant, of course. And here it is. Selma. Commander Selma's awakening skill is the main reason for the female's first second strike. As you see in her awakening skill, she will allow herself and other female commanders to do one extra active army skill at the first second of fight. This can come with a disarm on your own troops if you don't have her main hand. The active army skill damage increases if you have her main hand. That self-disarm effect also disappears, and she allows the commanders to repeat the active army skill if their targeted enemy dies. So, to see what this awakening skill did, we need to scroll a bit down. But before that, we see Daenerys with her awakening skill scourging the enemy city. So usually, dragons attack only the frontline row, but with Daenerys' first strike, the dragon will attack every single lineup enemy has. Daenerys' awakening has multiple parts, and they all are important for different reasons. But this dragon attack is incredibly underestimated. Without her main hand, the dragon attack is only 50% of a usual dragon attack, but it's still on every single enemy lineup. So, if enemy has all troop types available, your dragon will have 50% of its damage done on each row, which means the damage done will be like the dragon doing 2 attacks back to back. Now, if you have the main hand even at 0 star, the damage coefficient will be 150%, and if enemy is multi-line formation, you're going to do enough damage to enemy equal to 6 dragon attacks back to back. This is insane. Never underestimate Daenerys Targaryen dragon's intimidation. Back to report, you can even see how these dragon attacks can even have crit bonus. One thing you need to know is that in a rally, the dragon can have strength of 8 dragons combined, dealing 8 times more damage. Now, dragons defend against other dragons and your troop defense is irrelevant. That's why if Daenerys rallies 8 dragons on a target city that didn't get any reinforcement dragon, just say rest in peace. But she is not the only one with the first second dragon attack. If the dragon is Sapphire and Flaming Breath is active, there will be a big dragon attack at this second as well. 2 dragon attacks back to back and already 4 million troops are dead. Flaming Breath is ridiculously strong. This skill can be unlocked after Sapphire gets to level 56 and is super expensive. But can you say it's not worth it? Flaming Breath will do 2 things. First is the first second hit with double damage that targets all rows again. So Dragon Flame can be up to 8 normal dragon attacks. Secondly, It's 20% damage reduction by all enemy lineups for the entire fight. Yeah, you're giving them no chance. Now, Selma's awakening effect will allow our commanders to start attacking the enemy. Selma herself destroyed the walls and fortifications in one hit, and commanders will start hitting after her. Lila Mormont is the next one going in. Her attack will activate once more though, cause of her own awakening skill. Lila Mormont is the core of female synergy because of her awakening. She boosts all other females and herself by allowing their active army skills to be repeated. This is random, but it happens a lot of time in the battle report, especially if you have her main hand because it increases the likelihood. So, yes, she allowed herself to attack again. We'll see her back again in a bit. Next one to go in with Selma's awakening is Cersei. She uses her active army skill, and again Lila awakening triggers to allow her to come back in a later second. And we triggered Dragon Follow-Up skill. Dragon Follow-Up is an ancient skill you can obtain Winter Raffle. When you have this skill, whenever your commanders do active army skill, your dragon has a chance to do a follow-up attack. And there's the follow-up attack. We giving enemy troops no chance to breathe right now. Dragon attack after dragon attack. Commander attack after commander attack. Let's go back to Lila again as she does her new attack. And she destroys an entire lineup. This is important, and I'll get back to it in a bit, but as you see here, Cersei awakened her wildfire attack. Cersei wildfire attack is one of the biggest area attacks in game. She basically targets all enemy lineups and burns stuff up and also disarms them after your commanders do active army skill. Course not all the time and with a chance, but yeah. Her main hand improves that disarm, which is not relevant to the first strike, but is a pretty big deal. So yeah, she goes roasting enemy troops and disarms the remaining ones for a few seconds later. And then she is back to hit again with her active army skill cause Lila Mormont. Awakening was activated for her. Another lineup died here. Lila and Cersei killed the lineups, and then Selma activates her awakening skill. So Selma's awakening with main hand allow the commanders to do their attack once again if the lineup they targeting dies. So they're going in again. Lila and Cersei each hit once more. Now next female, Sinelli. She does the active army skill, Lila actives awakening. She goes again. She goes again. She eliminates target lineup, Selma awakening triggers. She goes again. Now here is the crazy part. We had so many active army skills activated that it triggers Sinel awakening. Sinel awakening boosts the entire active army skills damage after it happens few times. And that can stack it up, so now all females will do even more damage when they do active army skills. Next commander to go in is Daenerys herself with active army skill. We're lucky as she also triggers Cersei Wildfire again and activates a follow-up dragon attack. The follow-up also triggered Dragon Assist, which is a healing skill, but does almost nothing as enemy had no kills on our troops in this second. So here's how you kill 9 million troops in 1 second. But why it matters to be this early in fight. Beside 9 million troops being dead, that's a lot of troops that won't be able to deal any damage to your troops for rest of this fight. You didn't just roast enemy. You roasted it fast, so you will hold the upper hand for the entire fight. The thing about females' first strike is, it has no definite counter. Females just are super strong when it comes to that. Especially if you're defending on your main castle, and especially if you have a multi-line defense cause of Cersei and Daenerys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be posting some other synergy discussion videos later on my channel that you would like to see, so make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you in next one, lovelies.